Now, challenge runs have existed for almost as long as Pokemon because, well, this is Pokemon. It's good, it's solid, I would even say it's rich, but after a while, it gets samey, boring, unoriginal, generic, right? Now, let's say you took that same bowl of vanilla ice cream and you just added some whipped cream and maple syrup. Why maple syrup and not chocolate sauce? Because I don't have any chocolate sauce and I don't want to shower, get dressed, get in the car, drive to the store, spend money, and be possibly exposed to COVID and risk dying, all for something I'm not going to eat. Is that okay? Is the metaphor still going to work for you? Because if you want me to risk dying just for the metaphor to work, I guess I might as well just jump off the nearest bridge. Sorry about that. But anyway, just adding some whipped cream and maple syrup to your plain bowl of vanilla ice cream ensures that you're never going to have the same experience twice. Why? Because you're always going to have a different volume of each and every ingredient. My cat loves whipped cream, so does this one, so whenever they hear it, they come running for it. And that's the main reason people do Pokemon challenge runs, to add variety to a formula that has otherwise gotten pretty stale. And the really important thing to note is that while I'm going to explain a few different types of challenge runs, you can modify every single run with whatever rules you want to make it easier, harder, or just different. It's 2020. It's okay to be a little different. Unless you actually put like maple syrup on your ice cream, don't do that. That's just weird. How does it taste? Oh, that was so sweet. That was just syrup. Also, if you happen to find this video useful or God forbid funny, feel free to drop a like or subscribe. It actually really helps out. I make comedic commentary videos of the satirical and or informative variety every week. So, I don't know, maybe that interests you. I can't tell you what to do. I'm not your father. That's not what I'm here for. Proud of you, son. Let's go. So the first and most popular type of challenge run with Pokemon is the Nuzlocke Challenge, which is pretty simple because it only abides by two rules. One, you can only catch the first Pokemon that you encounter in any given route or dungeon. If that Pokemon happens to faint or you're unprepared, too bad. You can never catch a Pokemon on that route again for the rest of your run. So give your Piplup some well-deserved side-eye for their overambition and move on. Second, if your Pokemon faints, it's to be treated as a death, meaning you have to either release that Pokemon or deposit it into the PC, never to be seen again. Which sounds strangely like my last 5 relationships after I co-signed their leases. I should probably stop using my credit score as my opener on Tinder, now that I think about it. Also, if your whole team faints, that's it. Game over. Your run is over. So that's the Nuzlocke Challenge in a nutshell. And there are dozens of variations that people have created in order to make the run either more challenging or just plain different. For example, a lot of people nickname all of their Pokemon. That way, when they faint, it's more of an emotional impact because you've bonded, much like me and Tubby. So when I was writing this, this is the first video I've done where I wrote a full script, and the note I have for what to do there was pull up dead Tubby and throw him or something. Be creative. It's 3:30. I don't know. You could also do a Wonderlocke challenge. What's a Wonderlocke challenge? A perfect example of self-abuse for which there are several hotlines. But nevertheless, I have to inform you that it is a challenge in which you catch Pokemon using the rules of a Nuzlocke challenge, and then you Wonder Trade it away and receive back a random Pokemon. You have one chance to trade it, and whatever you get, you're stuck with. No do-overs. And so what happens if a Pokemon is given to you by an NPC? What if you encounter a shiny Pokemon? Can you use Pokemon Centers? That's up to you. That's what you have to decide when you start your run. There's a Bulbapedia article linked below that has dozens of ideas for possible rules for your run. I would recommend giving it a look if you're going to try this out. Beat the game as fast as possible. Did you really need that explained to you? I'm just kidding. I'm actually going to be doing a full video on speedrunning at some point in the future, so you could just check that out here whenever it's released. But ultimately, play game fast. Eat meat. Catch all. That's it. A Monotype run involves playing like a gym leader or Elite Four member in that all Pokemon in your party must have one type in common, be it fire or water or bug if you like self-abuse, for which again there are several hotlines for you. That's it. That's really the only rule. So what if you want to do a run with a type that is not represented by the starters or their evolutions? Well, that's really up to you. If you're a smarty pants, you can use a hacked version of a ROM to make the starter compatible with your run, or alternatively, you can just play the vanilla version of the game and as soon as possible catch a Pokemon that is compatible with your desired run and then ditch the old starter. It's really up to you. A little tip though, gamer to gamer, Diamond and Pearl only have 2 fire evolution lines, so I wouldn't recommend doing that. I don't know how they messed that up. I mean, it's not like they have an Elite Four member whose specialty is fire, so they give him a Steel Snake. How did they mess that up? What the fuck? Don't throw any Pokeballs or balls of any kind. Just keep your balls to yourself to be safe. But any Pokemon you receive as a gift is fine. You can only use one Pokemon for the entire duration of your game, minus HM slaves. So make like Jason Derulo and ride solo. Or make like Jimmy Robin and make really outdated references. It's all the same. You can only use shiny Pokemon, including your starter. Do not do this one. And that's my time. There are, of course, dozens of other types of challenge runs that people have come up with, and dozens more that people will come up with. Some common modifiers that people like to use for their runs include using a randomizer, which completely randomizes the spawn of every Pokemon down to the starter. Some people even make the moves they learn completely random, and some people make it so the type matchups are completely random in every battle. Please never speak to me if you've successfully done that kind of run. You scare me. Feel free to like, comment, or subscribe, or all three if you're feeling pretty crazy. Squad fam, bro. Dude, bay. Tuna. Big tuna. That works. I feel like a whore after that. God. Anyway, bye. Subscribe. It actually really helps out. And also, it's not an also. It's not an also. It's the same point. It's this. So get ready to make like Jason Derulo and ride solo. Or you can make like Jimmy Robin and Jimmy Robin. That's not my name. Oh, I make videos of the comedic commentary variety